College. I'm Levi Flores, the voice of choice on NorCal Sports TV. We have the Irvine College Lasers against the Foothill Owls. The Foothill Owls come into this game 3-3 record. Meanwhile, Irvine Valley, the Lasers, 4-2 overall record. The Lasers come into this after a loss to Chabot yesterday by 10 points, 77-67. And looking at their stats in the statistical categories, they're the bottom 20% in 12 of the 23 statistical categories. But they are ranked number 29 in the state out of all 100 junior colleges that play the game of basketball. And now, how can that be? Well, when you go down the list, they're 94th in points per game. They're 98th in field goals made per game. They're 98th in field goal attempts. They don't shoot the ball a lot. You go down three-point percentage in the 90s as well. Remember, there's only 100 teams, so they're in the bottom 20% in 12 of these 23 categories. But then you look at turnovers per game. They are the fourth best team in which they don't turn the ball over. And then their opponent's field goal percentage is third in the entire state. So in the categories that matter, they are at the top in the state. In the categories that you can say they matter, but at the same time they don't, because you look at this Irvine Valley College Laser team, and they're doing exactly what needs to be done. On the other hand, the Foothill Owls, 3-3, they're on a one-game losing streak as well after losing to Sierra yesterday only by 1 point. That final score was 77-76, and they're in a similar boat. They don't score a lot of points either. They're kind of in those bottom categories, middle of the pack for most of them. But then at the same time, they're 20th in steals per game, turnovers per game. They're one of the worst teams. So Irvine Valley College, they don't turn the ball over. Foothill, on the other end, they turn the ball over quite a bit. And we're off here from Monterey Peninsula College as the first shot won't go through. Head off the baseline. It looks like it's going to stay on this side of the court. 2 20-minute halves coming your way for the Monterey Peninsula College Junior College Men's Basketball Tournament. Irvine Valley in the blue jerseys, Foothill in the white with black stripes on the side. Here comes the inbound from the Foothill Owls, looking to strike first on this highly defensive Irvine team. Great pass and cut movement from the Foothill Owls right now, caught on the wing, trying to get past that defense. Shot from the corner, going to be short, and the Irvine Valley College Lasers look to have their first offensive possession. Once again, the statistical categories, they don't shoot the ball a lot. They take their time. They make sure they're going to get the highest percent chance possible to them. Here, missing the first 2 shots, but we'll get free throws after the foul. First one, hook shot with the left hand. Great job getting right back in there. That was Ethan Tauber, the 6'5" freshman out of Irvine. First free throw, knocked good. 65% from the free throw line as a team this season through 6 games. And for Tauber himself, 41%. Foothill Owls back in control. Couldn't connect on their first few shots, trying to change that here. Looked like they had an open shot from the corner, but coach knows that they have to attack the middle so that they can take a victory stance against this Irvine Valley team. You really have to push that middle because they don't allow shots to go in very often. And here it looks like have a possible injury timeout for the Lasers. Foothill able to tie it up after that last basket. Blazers moving the outside, found the open man cutting through, but couldn't quite get control. That was Roman Swizik, the 6'3" sophomore. Great open lane. You got to make sure you have control of that ball as you're cutting through. If not, well, most likely you're going to turn it over, just like you did there. From the corner, Jalen Leslie wraps up with the left hand. Scoop won't go, and the Lasers ream down the rebound. Caught on the left wing with some isolation, moving back around. They have that high post player running the free throw line. 3 players up the top, and then 1 on the baseline, occasionally coming through. Fouled on the reach. I believe that will go on number 15, Elijah Washington, the sophomore guard. We'll take a closer look at this. Tried driving right. Washington bumped him on the hip. So the Lasers will reset the shot clock and move from the sideline, And already, just a couple minutes into play, we can tell the Lasers' play style. You can tell by the stats as we get our first open look outside. The three is knocked down for the Irvine Lasers. David Agunlade, the 6'1" sophomore guard out of King's Christian, putting down the outside shot. But we look at the stats, we say, hey, they don't shoot the ball a lot, they don't allow a lot of shots, which means they want 30 seconds per possession per each team. And, well, that's exactly what we're seeing so far, as we only have 7 points scored in 3 minutes. The answer comes right back to the Foothill Owls, Jalen Leslie, the sophomore guard from the corner, making sure that the Irvine Valley Lasers don't take any lead above 2 possessions. Back down underneath, 2 steps inside. We have another foul. More free throws come to the Lasers. This is Jesse Steins, the 6'6" sophomore forward. Here's a look at that. Last 3 left him wide open, Jalen Leslie. You can't leave him open like that. His 4th made 3 of the season, only attempting 9. Steins can't get it done from the free throw line. Second one will go through. Lasers up by 1, 6-5, 3 minutes into play. Owls have given up the ball just on missed shots. No true turnovers quite yet. 3 from the wing. This one won't go either. Lasers right back on that defensive board, not allowing the Foothill Owls to get that ball back in possession for second chance shots. From the wing again, knockdown 3. Jose Azevedo, the sophomore out of Albuquerque. 2 made 3s for the Lasers in the opening minutes. Owls, they answered last time. They'll go for the mid-range instead, as this ball's batted up and down, one by a dark jersey, one by light, and it stays with the Foothill Owls. But look at this last shot by the Lasers on the wing. The defense stepped off just enough, and Elijah Washington couldn't put enough pressure on him. Owls have to get this out, finally due up court to Kendall Winston, and now they have a chance to set up their shot. From the wing, answers again. Elijah Washington, the sophomore guard, going shot for shot with the Irvine Lasers. Lasers, they've only missed 2 shot attempts so far, and another foul. They're going to wave it off and say it's offensive. Ethan Tauber. And here's that last shot by Washington. Easy knockdown 3. And here's that last play. Actually, I think may have called a travel on that one. Foothill down by 1, trying to take the lead for the first time. They've settled for a couple of deep balls early in this matchup. Luckily, they've been able to connect on most of them, and here they do again with Kendall Winston, the sophomore, showing up from outside the arc. Foothill has a 2-point lead. Blazers with a small sense of urgency, attacking the rim. Got it to go. Roman Swizik, his second made basket. Washington isolated at the top, pulls up again just outside the arc. This will rim off the left side, and the Blazers right back with it. 5 minutes into play, 22 total points, tied at 11. Thingz. Swizik gets open, mid-range jumper, 15-footer, and a fight underneath. Foothill's going to strip it away with no whistles. Move it down the court. They have numbers if they want it. Perez awaits the help, picked up his dribble early. Here's Kendall Winston now. Have a wide open space underneath the basket, but they can't penetrate the defense of the Blazers. Washington, baseline, got it from 6 feet out. Elijah Washington pulling up big for the Foothill Owls early in this contest. Steins will run baseline, leaves an open three, looks good. Gets off to the Owls. No offensive board opportunity for the Blazers. Go right back to defense. Washington has been controlling the offense for the Owls. Wants to give this up. Give another shot opportunity to one of the other four on the court. Winston, step back three. Defense gets there in time. Forces quite a bit of pressure for Winston to miss everything. Now it's Agunlade. Calls out the play, resets. Defense tries swiping on him. Able to get through, splits the defenders, tied up, and this ball's still loose. Agunlade thought he had a wide open lane, but the Owls were able to sneak their hand into the pocket and rip that out, and that forces a timeout. Watch this again. This is Washington battling the shot clock, able to go baseline and put it up for two.
Hello MPC students, I'm so excited to welcome you at MPC. You've made an excellent choice and we are honored that you have chosen us as you take this next step in your education and career journey. Regardless of where you are on your path, you have a place here at MPC. You belong here and we're excited to have you a part of the Lobo family. Our faculty and staff truly want to help you succeed, and I promise you we'll do our very best to help you through this process. Congratulations on your choice to join MPC. We're so glad you're here, and we look forward to serving you.
13-11, Foothill Owls leading the Irvine Valley College Blazers. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. 7 minutes in, just as we thought, a low-scoring affair between the teams. And that's mostly thanks to the Irvine Valley College Blazers. Their defense absolutely immaculate, and the Foothill Owls, when you look at some of their stats on the season, they turn the ball over, and that's huge in this. But they haven't turned the ball over yet. They're fighting offensively, they're moving it methodically, and they're playing to the style of the Blazers. And that's what's led to this one being a close battle. And here they go again, right inside, dropping it down for two. Jalen Leslie right back out on the board after the break. Jesse Steins moves it back up top, going one big man low for the Blazers. They're trying to find him, but the Foothill Owls are keeping everyone out of the paint. Wraparound pass, lost it, and this will stay with the Blazers with just 5 seconds on the shot clock. First, they need to get the ball into play. Finally gets there, just inside. Deep two ball, count it. Josiah Reed, the freshman out of Fullerton, showing up in the time of need. Baseline, reverse, high off the backboard, not going to get the drop, but he does earn his shots at the free throw line. Kendall Winston will be heading there as we get that last look. Automatic jumper from Reed. And there's the foul on Winston. Winston, first game played this season. First time at the free throw line as well. Second shot misses for Kendall Winston. Here are the Lasers trying to erase this 6-point deficit. Steins, backdoor pass, and another foul being pushed from behind. Lasers will get a reset of the shot clock, and inbound from the baseline. It's Roman Swizik looking for the open man. To the corner goes Swizik working one-on-one. Steins comes over to the left side. Let's read that to the another floater down the hatch. Lasers add two more with a shot from Marcus Carter. The Irvine Valley College Lasers have mentioned it so much just in this opening 10 minutes that they don't shoot the ball a lot. They're really low in points per game, but they have an immaculate record. And seeing shots like these floating up over two defenders, that's not an easy shot. The defense is right there on the side of your hip. If you miss that, then there's plenty of defenders right around you to get that rebound. And so the Irvine Valley College Lasers able to put those shots in. If they do that continuously, it's going to be trouble for the Foothill defense. Lasers looking, attacking, double teamed, lost it again. Send it back to the Owls. Their defense holds up. For a team that only turns the ball over an average of 10 times a game, it seems like the Lasers aren't ready or prepared for this Foothill team. Owls get the defense to jump by. 15-footer. No, stopped by Steins. Outside shot. Not going to go either. Lasers jump right back on it. We have a foul away from the ball. Look at this again. 3-point shot. All the way up and down. And a foul on the Owls. Couple Owl substitutions come into play. We will see Chase Durkee and Alex Perez right back into play. Swizik gets it on the move. Now the triple team. Lasers can't seem to find the open man currently. The Foothill Owl defense, first 10 minutes, holding the Lasers to only 15. Outside shot from the wing, breaks off again. And the Lasers not wanting those offensive rebounds. Meanwhile, this will stay with the Owls. Foul on Marcus Carter. Slides through the defense, not going to get it either. We've seen both sides of the Owls so far, the outside shooting and the inside attacks. Both going about 50-50. Carter Pushes it down low. Here's Steins backing up the defense. Lost it as he dipped his shoulder down. Owls the other way. Another outside shot. Looks good. Is good. Knockdown triple. Micaiah White. Owls outside shooting can be the difference maker. It's a full possession and a half when you knock those down. Micaiah on the season, very low from outside shooting, but when he gets an open shot, you see what he can do. Watch this one again. He came all the way across. Stein's so far away, had all the time in the world. He's 7% on the season from outside, missing 12 of his 13 shots. And on the season, his field goal percentage in general, 25%. Couple more substitutions. Lasers will bring 3 new ones in. Washington back in for the Owls. Team's leading scorer. This shot, frozen rope shot right off the rim. Back down to the Lasers. There's one Laser all the way back down court trying to lead the pack and open it up. That was Ethan Tauber, and no one was able to see him or get the ball to him cleanly. Another baseline cut off. Pump fake. Stop from behind. The block by Perez. Alex Perez, the sophomore guard. Watch him elevate and deny this basket from behind. He got 2 of them in the popcorn machine, popping all over the place. And then Perez says, here comes the butter. Washington outside, not enough. Owls up 3, a chance to make it 6. Can't hit the outside shot with Chase Durkee. The Owls, they say it's been working most of the first half so far. Let's continue to do it, but have fallen short on a couple of their recent shots. And now with the Lasers, their last few possessions, the Owls have stopped them. And it's the defense purely. From the outside again, Lasers cash in. Jose Azevedo, the sophomore guard, ties it up at 18. And another foul to the Lasers. That is David Agunlade just coming up from behind. But watch this last shot before we get into the foul. Right over Washington. Created enough separation, and Washington trying to slide to his right, block with the left hand. He's caught behind his back. But then here's this foul. This is a great move by number 21, Chase Durkee. He was able to get just in front of his defender, and then you stop on a dime. You slow up. The defender's going to hit you from behind because they don't anticipate it that fast, and then that's what draws the foul. Meanwhile, Lasers on the other end, the transition basket. Easy 2 points for Ethan Tauber and the Lasers. They have a 2-point lead. Up and down into the paint. Double team, triple team now. Kick to the outside, pump fake, back in from 17. Not going to go. Watch this one closer, the 17-footer rimmed out at the last second. And that's a foul on Chase Durkee. Couldn't quite see the full contact, but then here's that last one. Transition bucket, fast break, beat out 8 of the 10 players on the court. Sure, I see that. Only 7 minutes remain in the first half. Irvine 20, Foothill 18. Here's the Lasers. Deep 3-point attempt, front iron, offensive board. They only have 6 offensive rebounds on average per game. This one will count as an offensive rebound, but it'll also count as a travel. Turn it right over to the Owls. Another push on the side, Ethan Tauber. That'll be his foul. And that'll send us to a break. Irvine Valley College Blazers 20, Foothill Owls 18. It's the Monterey Peninsula College men's basketball tournament on NorCal.
Ragz and Thingz, a quaint shop by the sea in Carmel that specializes in designer, couture, and hard-to-find vintage pieces from all over the world. Open daily or by appointment.
It's been a back-and-forth battle between the Lasers and the Owls at Monterey Peninsula College. We have 4 games on the docket for you today. Next will be Hartnell and Santa Barbara starting at 3, Porterville, Monterey Peninsula at 5, and then to cap off the night, it is Chabot and Sierra starting at 7. But as we continue with this, 6 minutes, 37 seconds remain in the first half. Irvine Valley College Lasers up by 2. Right now, Owls in possession. Here is Micaiah White trying to go 2 for 2 from outside today. Not going to get his second one. He wraps right back in with the offensive board, but now the Lasers will push their offensive strategies. Corner 3 on the way. No. Another offensive rebound to the Lasers. This is their second in the last minute of play. Middle attack. Got in with the right hand. Ammon Allen, the freshman out of Prosper, Texas, pushes the Lasers to a 4-point lead. Now the Owls will have to go with the fadeaway. Nowhere close. Leading pass, Tauber. He gets it stripped by Leslie. And it looks like the Lasers were able to put it off of Leslie down the sideline. And here's that last attempt by Ammon Allen. White backed off, didn't want to draw a foul, which led to 2 easy points for the Lasers. Irvine calling out the play, standing still near midcourt. Back with it is Allen. Not attacking yet, holding off. Agulade forced to attack. Pushes off the back foot. And gives it away. Watch this again, Agulade. Attack left. I believe they called the travel on that. Jump stop inside with an extra step. Washington, baseline, caught behind the backboard, still able to get it off. But Ethan Tauber able to rip it down. Ammon Allen, outside. Irvine running that baseline. Tauber still near the high post, being used as a decoy currently. Under 5 to play in the first half. Irvine leads by 4. Washington, team's leading scorer right now, getting up the ball, trying to force it to the other 4 players as the defense on him is way too strong. It worked out for them. Alex Perez right down the middle of the paint. The Owls head coach saying, get your hands up. Can't let them shoot from the outside. They've had a great percentage on the outside line. As we have another foul. More laser free throws. It's Topper again. See Steins the first attack, and then Tauber push from behind. Ethan Tauber from the free throw line this season, 5 of 12 for 41%. No stranger to the free throw line today. Owls make their move right after the rebound. Washington controlling, kicking. Thought about it, got Tower to jump. Right back out, the three's on the way. Yes! Knockdown triple. Kendall Winston and the Foothill Owls tie this game back up. Got the backdoor pass. Damon Allen says he touched it. Officials disagree. Irvine Valley College Lasers, Foothill Owls neck and neck, 23 points apiece at the Monterey Peninsula College Basketball Tournament. Time the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and so far the Irvine Valley College Lasers, they've shot well from the outside, they've got down into the middle, they've been fouled, they go to the free throw line. Just a classic game, but it's been split up into thirds. They shoot the ball evenly outside, they shoot the ball evenly inside, they're at the free throw line evenly as well. On the other hand, the Foothill Owls, they take their shots from the outside, but they make sure they are completely wide open, and that's what's paid off for them. Those outside shots, it wouldn't be a tie game without them. And on the other hand, offensive rebounds, neither team has done a great job of being physical after their shot. So right now, if either team decides to demand the physicality and the aggressiveness, that can immediately change this game, and the basketball is a game of runs. We know that. And if you just change that one tiny bit of your gameplay and be aggressive after you miss a shot, this game will make worlds of difference for one team that decides to do exactly that. That last possession, it went out on the Foothill Owls. Looked like the call before the break said that it was going to be Owl ball, but they changed their mind during the break. So the Lasers right underneath the basket to score on with 4 minutes, 2 seconds left in the first half. Allen being guarded heavily deep near midcourt. He's able to break past with a screen from Steins and get right inside. Ammon Allen with the help side screen of Jesse Steins adds 2 more to the 25-point total. The back down, the kick out, the three on the way, looks good, is good, cashing in again. Alex Perez, knockdown triple. Wide open shot. Got the defense to collapse the paint, had multiple options, and found the right one. This time, Steins from 15. Watch that last shot. The defense collapsed inside. Tauber left his man wide open. He did the right thing, cutting off the open shot, but then they just found another one to get to. Alex Perez puts the Owls up 1. It's exactly what I'm talking about. The Owls going for those offensive boards. They missed the first attempt. They get right back in it. This can change the game just like that. Knockdown corner, Micaiah White. He has 2 made threes in this game, only had 1 entering it. More free throws comes to the Lasers. Marcus Carter, the sophomore guard, will be shooting. But watch this again. Those offensive rebounds get the ball back in control. The defense is trying to scatter and find their men that they had left to go get the rebound. And then it led to the open 3, in which now the Foothill Owls lead by 4. Of course, they fouled down on the other end. But the Lasers haven't been too kind at the free throw line so far. Another timeout called on the court. Foothill Owls 29, Irvine Valley College Lasers 27 on NorCal Sports TV.
Ragz and Thingz, a quaint shop by the sea in Carmel that specializes in designer, couture, and hard-to-find vintage pieces from all over the world. Open daily or by appointment.
From Monterey Peninsula College, it is the Monterey Peninsula College men's basketball tournament. Foothill Owls and the Irvine Valley College Lasers. They've been neck and neck this entire first half. And the Foothill Owls, well, they didn't take my advice. They took it from the coach, but they went down and tried to get their own rebounds. And, well, it worked out for them. Got a couple of open shots on the outside, in which they now lead by 4 with just 2.5 minutes left in the first half. And we don't know how these two teams are going to play in the second half, how well they go into the locker room and make their mid-game adjustments. But right now, looks like the Foothill Owls, the way they've been playing, it doesn't show on the stat sheets how they've been playing today. So a turnaround of the season so far is another 3. This one's going to be quite a bit short, but another offensive board puts a second chance from 15 out. No, 2 offensive rebounds back-to-back, then stripped away by the Lasers. That's Josiah Reed grabbing that one away. Under 2 minutes now. Lasers down 2, wanting to push the momentum into the second half. From the wing, the big man can't hit his own 3. Right back up and around, and a blocking foul. Watch this one just a tad bit closer. Tried exiting. I thought he got there in time, but Micaiah White just a little slow to get there. So 2 more free throws for Jesse Steins. Couple more substitutions to end the first half, trying to put those shooters out there and make the difference. That momentum is big going into the half. It changes how you feel during the break, what the coach may or may not talk about. And just starting that second half, knowing that you're up and you don't have to come back from a deficit is huge as well. But Lasers have some trouble at the free throw line. It's been through that consistently in the first 20 minutes. Washington has Perez to his left, tries spinning down, got it down off the low block, but there is the defensive rebounds again from the Lasers, not allowing the Owls to play that physicality role. Drive, Agunlaid, not going to get it, but he's fouled. Agunlade with those handles. All he had to do was get past Tino Stemberga. He did, but then that extra help defense, too much contact. Free throw number 1 drops down for Agunlade. Two for two at the line, ties it up at 29 apiece. Just a minute left to play in the first. Owls are going to slow this down. They only want 2 possessions left in this half. The drive by Perez, the left hand, not going to go. Lasers right back down there for the defensive board. We saw the Owls pick up their play for about 2 minutes, and it dropped off for the final minute. Agunlade, top of the arc. Defense closes in to start the count. Steins back down, turnaround Jay. Owls looking outside. Leslie, ball in hand currently. He's going to hand it off to Kendall Winston. Holding off for what could be the final shot in the first half. High screen set by Perez, stopped by Reed. Now the Owls have to put something up. It's a Winston 3. Reed gets it out. Only a couple seconds to get this out of the hand. Gets it off in time. Count it for 2. The Irvine Valley College Lasers will head to the break with a 2-point lead. Thanks to number 15, Marcus Carter, the sophomore guard, went coast to coast. After the pass, only one line of defense went up right in time. 31-29, the Lasers hold it by 2 over the Foothill Owls. You're watching the Monterey Peninsula College Classic here on NorCal Sports TV.
Our junior college is set with the beautiful Monterey Bay Beach as its backdrop, with first-class campus, faculty, facilities, and coaching staff.
Facilities that allow our players to play the best golf courses on the Monterey Peninsula.
Coaches assisting young athletes on and off the court to grow, to achieve, and to graduate, to transfer.
MPC has a very strong tradition of winning. Most of our athletes go on to four-year schools.
Our alumni say it all.
The opportunity to grow and develop student athletes, making them bigger, stronger, faster, and one of the most beautiful places in the country.
The feeling of family and togetherness.
To play at the next level and beyond.
You get out of this what you put in, and yes, your results are a true and direct reflection of your effort.
The numbers you see next to your name, post-race, post-competition, are reality.
Each day will be a grind, but as you commute along the Pacific coastline, you will soon be reminded why MPC.
Hello, MPC students. I'm so excited to welcome you at MPC. You've made an excellent choice, and we are honored that you have chosen us as you take this next step in your education and career journey. Regardless of where you are on your path, you have a place here at MPC. You belong here, and we're excited to have you a part of the Lobo family. Our faculty and staff truly want to help you succeed, and I promise you, we'll do our very best to help you through this process. Congratulations on your choice to join MPC. We're so glad you're here, and we look forward to serving you.
Ritzy, Ragz, and Thingz. A quaint shop by the sea in Carmel that specializes in designer, couture, and hard-to-find vintage pieces from all over the world. Open daily or by appointment.
Our junior college is set with the beautiful Monterey Bay Beach as its backdrop, with first-class campus, faculty, facilities, and coaching staff.
Facilities that allow our players to play the best golf courses on the Monterey Peninsula.
Coaches assisting young athletes on and off the court to grow, to achieve, and to graduate, to transfer.
MPC has a very strong tradition of winning. Most our athletes go on to four-year schools.
Our alumni say it all.
The opportunity to grow and develop student athletes, making them bigger, stronger, faster, and one of the most beautiful places in the country.
The feeling of family and togetherness.
To play at the next level and beyond.
You get out of this what you put in, and yes, your results are a true and direct reflection of your effort.
The numbers you see next to your name, post-race, post-competition, are reality.
Each day will be a grind, but as you commute along the Pacific coastline, you will soon be reminded why MPC.
MPC students, I'm so excited to welcome you at MPC. You've made an excellent choice, and we're honored that you have chosen us as you take this next step in your education and career journey. Regardless of where you are on your path, you have a place here at MPC. You belong here, and we're excited to have you a part of the Lobo family. Our faculty and staff truly want to help you succeed, and I promise you, we'll do our very best to help you through this process. Congratulations on your choice to join MPC. We're so glad you're here, and we look forward to serving you.
Ritzy, Ragz, and Thingz. A quaint shop by the sea in Carmel that specializes in designer, couture, and hard-to-find vintage pieces from all over the world. Open daily or by appointment.
Our junior college is set with the beautiful Monterey Bay Beach as its backdrop, with first-class campus, faculty, facilities, and coaching staff.
Facilities that allow our players to play the best golf courses on the Monterey Peninsula.
Coaches assisting young athletes on and off the court to grow, to achieve, and to graduate, to transfer.
MPC has a very strong tradition of winning. Most our athletes go on to four-year schools.
Our alumni say it all.
The opportunity to grow and develop student athletes, making them bigger, stronger, faster, and one of the most beautiful places in the country.
The feeling of family and togetherness.
To play at the next level and beyond.
You get out of this what you put in, and yes, your results are a true and direct reflection of your effort.
The numbers you see next to your name, post-race, post-competition, are reality.
Each day will be a grind, but as you commute along the Pacific coastline, you will soon be reminded why MPC.
The 33rd annual Monterey Bay Classic from Monterey Peninsula College. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, in the Irvine Valley College Lasers lead at the half by 2, 31-29. The Lasers able to push the ball down court with just a couple of seconds left, put that final bucket in, and then have that momentum going into the half. When the game is tied, it's about an equal situation, as you don't know exactly, what can happen in that second half. If you play the same and the other team plays the same, well, you might see overtime. But right now, the Irvine Valley College Lasers just have that slight upper hand. And here, Lasers out of the break will take it from the outside and not quite get that to go. Rattle out 20 minutes to play. And the Owls will have their first offensive possession here. We'll see the mid-game adjustments that the coaches had made. The Owls not forcing anything quite yet. Possible moving screen up high, but the Lasers will able to push the ball back out. We'll see what they can do offensively. Their first offensive possession led to nothing, but here they go on the second. Outside three, doesn't get there. Tell a definite slower pace of play starting the second half. Don't want to waste all the energy that you have in the tank. You have so much more game time to be played. Wrap around, pick and roll from 15. That shot's good. First one of the second half. Agunlade puts it in for the Lasers. They had the last bucket in the first half, the first bucket in the second. Up by 4. Owls want an answer. Right down inside, a little bit of contact, no whistle, and the stop is there for Ethan Tauber and the Lasers. Try to use that fast break. And they do. Look at that. Roman Swizik got that in from mid-range. Probably wasn't the main bucket that the Lasers wanted to see on a transition, but Jalen Leslie didn't want to defend him well. That'll lead to a timeout. Irvine 35, Foothill 29.
Hello, MPC students. I'm so excited to welcome you at MPC. You've made an excellent choice, and we are honored that you have chosen us as you take this next step in your education and career journey. Regardless of where you are on your path, you have a place here at MPC. You belong here, and we're excited to have you a part of the Lobo family. Our faculty and staff truly want to help you succeed, and I promise you, we'll do our very best to help you through this process. Congratulations on your choice to join MPC. We're so glad you're here, and we look forward to serving you.
Roman Swizik on the season, 37% from the field, and there showing off his mid-range jumper right over Jalen Leslie. This was the shot by Agunlade that opened up the scoring in the second half for the Lasers, but right out of the break, you see a 4-point swing in favor of Irvine, and they had that final bucket of the first half. So 6 straight points for the Lasers. No answer by the Owls yet. 2 minutes into the second half. And the Owls wanted a timeout. They wanted to talk about it. Here's Jalen Leslie now. He's on the left side wing all alone. Perez joins him over there in the corner. And right now keeping the ball stagnant near the same place as Washington will finally put up the first shot of the Owls in this drive. And that leads to a foul underneath. We'll watch this again. Washington right over 2 different Lasers. And reaching over the back is what was called on Tauber. Owls will stack up on the left side of the line. Get it out to Washington. Still looking for those outside shots. Able to fall the shooter's touch for Elijah Washington. Right now he cannot miss for the Owls. Owls allow the Lasers to bully their way in, but traveling is Jesse Steins. You see these open pockets in the middle of play. The Lasers are doing a good job of spreading the court. They overload one side. They keep two players on the other, one in the corner, just in case that defender comes across and helps for the double team. They can easily push it out. But if not, then you have a one-on-one, and all you have to do is keep your steps in place, get to the rim, and there, unfortunately, just pick the ball up a little too fast. Meanwhile, Elijah Washington picking up some free throws on the other end. He started slipping on the outside and then got past the main defender. Second one is the one who drew the foul, Roman Swizik. Washington continuing to lead this Owl offense. He has all the points in the second half for Foothill. 5 second half points for Elijah Washington and the Foothill Owls. Meanwhile, Irvine, they have 4 points for themselves as well. Outside three, the threat comes up short. Kendall Winston leading the pack left side. Jalen Leslie glides through the defense. Ball coming out multiple times with the stop from the Lasers. Now the transition the other way. 5-on-2, rising up with the left hand. Nothing goes. Owls get the defense, jump, swatted at, fouled. 2 free throws. Alex Perez has done his share on the Owls offense, shooting outside, getting inside, and they're now drawing a foul. And breaking off free throw number 1. He is 95% from the free throw line. That has only been his second miss at the line in 5 games. Lasers slowing down this game as the Owls have gone on a 6-point unanswered run. Nearly had another steal and breakaway. Lasers will step into a 3. Here goes that Owl defense again, protecting the paint, kicking outside, opposite corner. 3's on the way, laced it. Nothing but net. Jose Azevedo, the sophomore, showing up on the outside after the Owls go on a 6-point run. Irvine answers with a 3. Perez back on the inside. There's 4 Lasers down there defending Alex Perez. Here's that last shot. Wide open. The defense got out there. Tried to take the swat. That was Washington. Quick on his feet to get back out. And there's that push from behind on Perez. Tauber going down to set the screen from the high post. As a mismatch, Lasers aren't going to take it. Ball's jarred loose by Washington, and the Owls come away with it. What a fight for the ball. Owls have a 3-on-3. Dip down the shoulder, no foul called. And now the Lasers will barely stay with it. What a rush, and great job by the officials not blowing that whistle. Kendall Winston moved off to the left side, and remember, for it to be a charge call, it has to be upper body, torso-to-torso contact. It can't be the shoulders or the arms. A great job by the officials letting that play out. Unfortunately for the Owls, it didn't work out for them in the end. Only 13 points scored in 5 minutes to start this second half. Irvine 7 points in the second half, 6 to the Owls. Agunlade moves it left side. Here's Steins attacking Perez. Got it up and down off the block. Steins attacking with his 6'6" height. Second tallest on the team. "15-foot jumper, too much for the Owls. Offensive board, kick back out, going baseline, cut off early. Back out to Weich. He's 1 of 2 on the outside in this game. Weich sets the screen, leaves him open. Winston, his 3, not going to hit, and we have a foul away from the ball, which means the Foothill Owls will stay with it. We'll watch this. Last bucket by Steins, up and down on Perez. And then the foul came away from the ball. Perez hit the deck. After the shot was unleashed, Tauber using his hands to push off of Perez and get open for the rebound. Too much contact for the officials' liking. Substitutions will enter. Elijah Washington exits. In his place, Tino Stemberga. Owls will use a box method to inbound this under the basket to score on. Winston's standing in front of him. He's the safe option. Winston against Allen. Lost it in the air. Stay with the Owls. No, point it the other way. They say it came off his leg. Watch this one closer. Winston can't truly tell from that point, but the official on the side had a better look. So the Lasers will move this one with a little full court pressure coming from the Owls. Great ball movement and off ball movement for the Lasers. Moving this one down. Setting those low screens to get players open high. Settle for the deep ball. Won't do it. Owls answer right back with one of their own. 2 deep misses in a row. A tussle on the ground and the foul. So we have a Laser hurt. Steins holding his hand after trying to grab that rebound. Looks like he may have popped a finger out of place. So Steins exits with an apparent finger injury. The Lasers bring in Tauber in his place. We'll see Allen here attacking that inside. The hand came across. Actually looked a little bit clean from this angle, but with that, Jalen Leslie will pick up the foul, sending Allen to the charity stripe. Ammon Allen, 60% at the line, 9 of 15 on the season through his 5 games. Coming off the bench in all 5 of those games. But a great asset, shooting 55% from the field, 25% from the outside, and 51 points on the season. Outside shot for the Owls. Gonna go long, offensive board. Still can't get it to go. The paint has been unfriendly to the Owls. 7-point lead for the Lasers, really taking over the second half. Ball movement leads to the 3. Another miss. Lasers sticking with it. Great job by number 15, Marcus Carter able to keep the ball in bounds and recognizing that he can't touch it after he went back out of play. So Tauber keeps the possession alive for the Lasers. Carter gets back to it. Ball's been tipped. Here's the drive inside. Acrobatic shot. Bounces off the rim. Lasers not giving up. Jump ball forced. Josiah Reed and Levi Basurda underneath. Watch this closer. Just enough time to force the jump ball. Great job by both players keeping that one up, but more to Josiah Reed, who did not want to give up that possession without a made basket. Foothill Owls will bring back in most of their starters. Elijah Washington, Alex Perez, Micaiah Weish. They went on a 6-0 run earlier to start the second half, but since then, no scoring for the Owls. They bring in Washington to change that. Glides right by, scoops it up and in. Count the basket, and one more coming for Elijah Washington. You can tell the impact as soon as he's on the court. Josiah Reed went up to try to take the charge, just moved to the outside, allowed Washington to scoop that up and in, and now the three-point play can cut the lead to 4. Elijah Washington, 63% at the free throw line. Can't convert his three-point play, but it stays alive. Weish still not going to hit that outside shot. Great physical efforts. Chase Durkee putting the Owls right back at that line, but right now the Lasers see their physicality. They want to match it, so they'll head to the sideline with a 42-37 lead. Lasers over the Owls. Irvine Valley College Lasers 42, Foothill Owls 37 at the 33rd Annual Monterey Bay Classic. We have 3 more games coming up tonight. Hartnell Santa Barbara will be next. Game start supposed to be at 3 o'clock. The stream will start a little bit early, so be here for that. Porterville Monterey Peninsula will start at 5, and the final game tonight, Chabot and Sierra. As the Foothill Owls, they brought back in Elijah Washington, they brought back in Alex Perez, and they brought back Micaiah Weish. Trying to get that scoring going for the Owls as we're near the midway point in the second half. They said the Lasers have been scoring time and time again. We had a 6-point run, but we haven't done anything since, and Washington changed that immediately when he stepped back out on the court, and also Chase Durkee changing that as well. Now it's a 4-point game. Lasers, we'll see if their offense can continue scoring 11 points in the second half. See, the last touch by the Owls. Correct call by the official. So Marcus Carter will inbound for the Lasers. Little moisture after the spill by the Owls, trying to fight for that ball right now. Every possession counting. Will be a low-scoring game between these two teams, so you know Any possession you can get and any chance to score will make a big difference, especially as it's only a 4-point game, 2 possessions. 11 minutes, 36 seconds remaining. Foothill Owls knew this coming into the game, that they need to take advantage every time they touch the ball. Carter will lose it on his drive. Here's Washington again, the explosive offensive player for Foothill. Pull up, 15. Pogo's up and down, lasers. Defensive board and a foul immediately by Micaiah Weish. Saw that shot. Steins back in play. He injured his finger earlier on a rebound, and it looked like he was going to grasp that again. But back in play, you know he's fine to attack both sides. Speaking of attacking, lasers trying to push that ball to the middle. Here's Matt Lee. And now Tauber not going to get off cleanly. Blocking foul to the Owls. Lee, great bounce pass underneath, and I believe that foul was Chase Durkee. Caught him on the hip. Tauber hits free throw number 1, and for the team, they only average 9 made free throws per game, which is 95th in the state. And their attempts, 13 free throw attempts per game, which is 96th in the state. Washington just couldn't get control. Unfortunate error there, you know exactly how he's feeling as he was just trying to pick up that ball. Mishandled it. Matt Lee holds high for the Lasers. Up by 5. 3 from the wing. Short again. Owls trying to cut it to 1 possession. Weish to Washington. Washington, screen, right back to him. Backdoor pass, what a find! The finish goes for Alex Perez. The Foothill Owls with a beautiful play, setting up the backdoor open man. 3-point game. Ammon Allen will pull up for 3. Owls now have a chance to come within 1 or possibly tie it. Just under 10 to play in the game. Washington going for the tie. Doesn't have it. Tauber having some trouble getting that ball away from Perez. Pesky staying with them step by step. They don't want Tauber bringing the ball down the court. Stands at 6'5". Don't want to lose that possession if you can. 43-40. Lasers up only by 3 as we enter the final 10 minutes.
Ragz and Thingz, a quaint shop by the sea in Carmel that specializes in designer, couture, and hard-to-find vintage pieces from all over the world. Open daily or by appointment.
'33rd Annual Monterey Bay Classic from Monterey Peninsula College. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores. Thanks for watching NorCal Sports TV as the Irvine Valley College Lasers have a 3-point lead to the Foothill Owls. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left. And the Irvine Valley College Lasers, well, from the very beginning, we talked about the statistical categories. They are nearly dead last in half of the statistical categories between field goals, 3-point percentage, free throws, rebounds, assists, but then you look at turnovers per game. They don't turn the ball over a lot. That hasn't necessarily been the case today. And then you look at points per game allowed. Only 59 points per game allowed, which is third best in the entire state, and that's 59 points. Right now it doesn't look like either team will get to 59 points in total either. So right now in favor of the Lasers, just talking about the stats. But the Foothill Owls, Elijah Washington, Alex Perez, they have a lot to say about the outcome of this game, and they've shown that in the second half. This is Marcus Carter, 75% at the free throw line. Has only been there to shoot 4 free throws through 5 games. Two shots for Carter and to extend the lead. One of 2 at the line for Carter. Here's Elijah Washington and company. Carter directly goes to Washington. Isolated corner. Agunle doesn't give him the space. Winston, one-on-one at the top. Step back 3. Off the left side. Rebounded offensively. They have another chance. Weish. Pull up. Knock down. Triple in front of his own bench. Weish has 3 threes in this game after only making 1 in the previous 5 games. Foothill down by 1. Pass is deflected off the foot of Weish. So the Lasers will remain with it. And with 8.5 minutes left, you would think that there's only 2 minutes left, the way that the Owls are reacting to each and every play. But Weish, not 1 3, not 2, but 3 3-pointers made. He's attempted over 18 on the season. He's only made 4. And once again, 3 of those have been in this game. Sidesteps into a 3. Agunle looking to answer. And the Lasers now falling apart in the second half. They look to answer the shots that Foothill gives instead of going into their main play of saying, hey, we need to get to the middle and find the open shots. Meanwhile, the Owls take a play out of the Laser playbook. Alex Perez gives the Owls a lead by 1. Lasers now feeling the pressure. Agunle's calling for it. They haven't gone to the man that's been calling for it inside yet today. They always call for it. Right now is Tauber. Switches court in the corner. The 3 goes up and down and out of bounds. We've seen runs from both teams. Right now it's working out in favor of the Foothill Owls, but who will get that last run that wins the game? Right now it looks like the Foothill Owls have everything going for them. And it continues. Count it. And one more. Chase Durkee, the sophomore forward, fights underneath, throws it through, and the contact puts him at the line. First shot not there. Not that much contact. They'll call the foul on Josiah Reed, who had his arm out. Official saw a push. We'll have a 3-point play to Chase Durkee. And Durkee, 12 of 18 at the line on the season for 66%. .44 points scored on the season, which is second to Alex Perez, who has 57. The hold after the miss, go back to the Lasers. Excuse me. It was Chase Durkee third in scoring behind Washington, who has 93 points on the season, and then Perez second in scoring at 57. Jesse Steins for the 1-and-1 knocks down his first. A 46% free throw shooter for the sophomore big man. Got them both. Winston pulling up again. Breaks off the block. Rebound to Ammon Allen. Lasers down by 1. Foothill keeping the small lead. They'll put 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Lasers. The inbound will come from Roman Swizik. Ball moving around the top. 3 men outside, 2 down low. In the corner, looking for his options. Steins comes across. Agunlade still staying with it. Pulling up, fading away, banking it through. Agunlade with a nice acrobatic shot. Able to find the backboard and at just the right angle. Perez sets a high screen. Lasers back in control. Backing down step by step, caught in the paint. Washington for 3, looks good, no. Going to battle its way out, and the Owls will be fouled. We have a Laser hitting the deck. We'll watch this closer. Agunlade, he had the ball in his hands nearly the entire possession, and somehow finding the right space to knock that shot down just inside. Jalen Leslie for the Owls. The 1-and-1 hits the first. As a team, 69% from the free throw line. Leslie himself just above average, 71%. Hits them both to give Foothill the 1-point lead. Pass nearly deflected. Turnaround shot. Swizik doesn't go. Tauber, offensive board, but he throws it away to Winston. Winston going all the way, coast to coast. Got it to go. Foothill, they take the lead and then push it even further. They lead by 3. Lasers slowing down their offense. They can't let the Owls get too far ahead. Closing in on 5 minutes left. Ammon Allen will step inside. Washington leaves his feet early. Ammon Allen makes him pay. The popcorn machine again. And the timeout's called. Foothill only up by 1. Washington jumping way too soon. It's the 33rd annual Monterey Bay Classic on NorCal Sports TV. Highlight show all over the place.
MPC students, I'm so excited to welcome you at MPC. You've made an excellent choice, and we are honored that you have chosen us as you take this next step in your education and career journey. Regardless of where you are on your path, you have a place here at MPC. You belong here, and we're excited to have you a part of the Lobo family. Our faculty and staff truly want to help you succeed, and I promise you, we'll do our very best to help you through this process. Congratulations on your choice to join MPC. We're so glad you're here, and we look forward to serving you.
Foothill 51, Irvine 50, 5 minutes 11 seconds left until the closure of this game. And the Foothill Owls, well, they keep going on runs at the right times, but then the Lasers go right back into play with some crazy move, crazy shot, and just like that, they're right back in it. This is going to come down to who can possibly have that final shot the way that these two teams are playing. And free throws, well, both teams are right now in the bonus, and that can also affect this game. 5 minutes left. Foothill, ball in hand, up by 1. Backdoor pass, baseline. Trying to push back is Chase Durkee. And they result in passing it back out to Perez, who drives and loses it. See this again. Nice middle attack. Not sure who they called the foul on, but Perez will be shooting. Two shots for Alex Perez. Near perfect on the season from the free throw line. He's only missed 2 out of over 20 attempts. Perez knocks down both of these. Like I said, Foothill streaking at the right time. Very close to a backcourt violation. Officials will let him play through it. Lasers right now down by 3, and when they get in this situation, the Lasers usually shoot that outside shot just so that they can tie it up. But right now, all you need is a layup. You still have time. You have a couple more possessions, and as long as your defense holds up, that's what's going to change this game. We have an offensive foul. Lasers are going to pick one up and give the ball right over to the Owls without an opportunity. That was Steins dipping down into Chase Durkee. A little slow on the reaction. Nonetheless, Durkee forces the offensive foul. And despite the Owls having a 3-point lead at the right time, they can't give up their offense. Washington, second chance, putback is good. Elijah Washington give the Owls a 5-point lead. Attacking the basket early in the possession, the Lasers weren't ready for it. Now the Lasers feeling the pressure. Steins backing down in the paint, wraps it up with the right hand. Beautiful move by the 6'6" forward. That length definitely coming into play. Able to get to that rim quite a bit quicker and quite a bit easier. Here's that play by Steins. Heavily defended by Alex Perez. Great defense, but just a couple of shifts in his play, able to get past Perez, and it's back to a 3-point game. And just like this, Lasers have a chance to tie again. But I don't think they have to go for this outside shot. Not yet, at least. Pull-up jumper from 15. Swizik misses it. Looks like we have an offensive foul on the Owls. Chase Durkee. Too many possessions being given up by both teams without scores. Attacking the paint, Steins, left hand, got it. Right now, relying upon Jesse Steins, the 6'6" sophomore. They don't have an answer for the height. Tauber tips this away to midcourt. Tauber asking for the backcourt violation, but he didn't have full control behind after the tip. Now here's Winston attacking, won't get the roll. Clean-up fouls. Now the Lasers only down by 1. They thought about moving the ball, but then they were cut off early. Now it's baseline. 2 minutes to play. Lasers lose another possession. And that'll lead to another timeout. 55-54, this 2 minutes. Be electrifying. Steins has done it all for the Lasers in the last 5 minutes. You're watching the 33rd annual Monterey Bay Classic from Monterey Peninsula College.
Ragz and Thingz, a quaint shop by the sea in Carmel that specializes in designer, couture, and hard-to-find vintage pieces from all over the world. Open daily or by appointment.
Foothill Owls 55, Irvine Valley College Lasers 54. 2 minutes and 3 seconds remain. The Foothill Owls, both offensive, defense, in the last 5 minutes have been going at high speed, but the Irvine Valley College Lasers, Jesse Steins, the 6'6" sophomore forward out of La Mirada, getting the work done offensively. They may have been giving up points here and there, but Jesse Steins has put the ball in his control offensively and said, hey, I know we don't score a lot, but I'm just going to take over this play, put the ball in the hole for us, and that's what's kept it close. Now the Owls only up by 1. We have a minimum of 4 possessions left in this game, so every time you touch the ball, it matters. Up and down, 2 points, Owls. Alex Perez right down underneath, going against Tauber. Definite mismatch in size, but Perez makes it count. 3-point game. Ball tipped away by the Owls. And a foul, actually. You can see the visible frustration. And then there was that previous play, Perez putting that in the hole. And it looked like a possible clean tip. But the Lasers will be at the free throw line anyway for a 1-and-1. And guess who it is? It's Jesse Steins. Steins able to hit number 1, keeping the Lasers alive. Yesterday, Foothill lost by 177-76 by 1 point, and it looks like it's going to come down close to something similar today. Lane violation. Steins gets another chance. And even the previous game for Foothill playing at San Mateo back on November 22nd, it was a 3-point victory that they had. As the Lasers able to get the miss, put it back in. This game not over until it's over. We're tied at 57. 90 seconds to play. Washington lost it again. We saw him turn the ball over earlier. He's going to turn it over now. That last bucket by Ammon Allen, bringing down the ball, putting it right back in. The Lasers now have a real shot at victory after the Foothill Owls peaked at the right time. But now only a minute 22 remains. Agunlade being held off high. Ball was last touched by Winston. Keep it with the Lasers. The catalyst from the sideline is Luke Farrington. Excuse me, that was Marcus Carter. My apologies. Now only a minute to play. Lasers ball in hand. They need a score. Agunlade attacks on two Owls. Gets his own miss. No, ball still loose. Jump ball finally called. It was Alex Perez, the man underneath for the Owls, being tied up with Agunlade in the alternate possession. See who this goes to. Big jump ball opportunity. I believe it'll be Laser ball when we come back. Full timeout, tie game, 57-57. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp coming this summer, June 10th through the 14th in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. Go to norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details. That's June 10th through the 14th. norcalsportstv.com/camp. Final minute of play, 53 seconds. The Irvine Valley College Lasers has tied it up at 57-57. Alex Perez and David Agunlade are the ones fighting for possession, fighting for the ball, and eventually shared possession long enough for the officials to call the jump. And with the alternating possession, it is the Irvine Valley College Lasers. But with that, yes, they do get the ball, but if there happens to be another share of possession for a jump, it'll be the Foothill ball next time. So this possession is truly big for the Lasers. They're inbounding underneath the basket to score. They need to get it out, only 5 seconds to do so. Finally, Agunlade was open in the corner. 45 seconds and counting. Lasers trying to find that open shot. All you need is a layup. Just get ahead. It's Marcus Carter. Denied at the basket. It's still loose. Owls come away with it. Can possibly hold off for the final shot. Only a few second difference between shot and game clock. Owls holding high. 5-second timer running down. Needs to dribble the ball. Get out of this. But the Owls will call the timeout with 23 seconds remaining. 15 on the shot clock. It'll be Owl ball in just a moment. Tie game here in Monterey.
Ragz and Thingz, a quaint shop by the sea in Carmel that specializes in designer, couture, and hard-to-find vintage pieces from all over the world. Open daily or by appointment.
A couple of early finals from CCCAA play. LA Valley Southwestern 80-58, outscoring LA Valley 43-30 in that game. Ventura Victor Valley. Ventura moves on to 4-4 with an 85-70 victory. Columbia College takes down Feather River in the Cabrillo Saltwater Classic 98-64. Modesto gets a hold of Simpson University's JV team 83-71. And the other final score, San Diego City, a final over Saddleback 76-58. And here, another final score could be underway for the final 20 seconds. Foothill, they're tied with the Irvine Valley College Lasers, but they have the ball looking for that shot that takes them the lead from 15 out. Not going to hit. Lasers rebound, and a timeout called as Washington collides with Marcus Carter. Washington still on the ground. He's trying to go up, went over the back of Marcus Carter, who was boxing him out underneath. And the officials are definitely going to have to talk about what the situation is. Is it a foul? Is it offensive? Is it defensive? Will this lead to free throws? Well, the officials are going to talk about it as there's only 5.7 seconds left, and I can see some frustration on the Owls' faces. So we get this again. You see Carter's boxing him out underneath. They're both fighting for that ball, but because Washington jumped, the officials need to know exactly how to play this out. And Washington looks like will exit for the final 6 seconds, which is big since he's been one of the biggest leading scorers, not only in the game, but through the season. They trust him to take those types of shots. (57-57), 5.7 seconds remaining. The trio is still yet to have the call. Looks like the Lasers may get control of this. They will on the baseline. Full length of the court. They have to go. It's a tie game. You're not thinking three. You're thinking layup. You're thinking jumper. You're thinking the easiest possible shot that you can get. Screen has been set. Agunlade goes into a three. It's blocked. The putback is good. Got it off the backboard after the initial deflection. The Irvine Valley College Lasers will take down the Foothill Owls in crunch time. Agunlade is blocked. A beautiful play, but then getting it off is Tauber for the win. The Lasers count the basket, 59-57. Final score. The block came from Chase Durkee, the sophomore forward. Put the contest on at risk of fouling Agunlade, but then got it off clean. Watch this one more time. What a phenomenal finish for the Lasers. Less than 6 seconds, Agunlade had the screen set by Tauber, who then goes down and finishes off the bucket. What a beautiful play to end this. Irvine Valley College Lasers 59 to the Foothill Owls 57. Ethan Tauber, 6'5" freshman, rose to the occasion and came up big in the end, taking down the Owls at a great loss. 59-57 is the final score as we continue with the 33rd annual Monterey Bay Classic. Next, it'll be Hartnell and Santa Barbara. Join us here in just a couple of moments.